The good news is there's a lot of progress that's been made. The 54-inch break, Gleewood has it completely repaired. Right now it's just undergoing some standard testing for bacteria, and it will be ready to go back into service shortly. The 6-inch water main that we told you that belongs to DWSD has also been repaired, so there should be no homes in the neighborhood that don't have water available for service to their homes. There still may be some work that needs to be done on the inside of the home, but all of the lines that feed this neighborhood are active with water. Secondly, with regards to the Great Lakes Water Authority, one of my biggest concerns is the sheer amount of mud and dirt that has gone into the sewer system. As you know, spring is approaching, we'll get heavy rain. Those sewers need all the capacity that we can provide. So Gleewood has completed yesterday a cleaning of all the sewers in this neighborhood to build capacity for rain. That's very important. With regards to the residential home response, our contractors, as you can see, they're all over the neighborhood. We have by the end of the day, we would have completed replacing more than 40 furnaces and hot water tanks. We have another 30 or so to go. We'll get an average of 10 done a day. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we would have completed the known furnaces and hot water tanks. That's important because we're trying to get people out of the hotel. If we can get the electricity repaired in the home, we can get heat and hot water, then the rest of the punch list, the smaller things, can be done while people are in their homes. They're tired of being at the hotel. They have their pets. They want to get back in their homes. We want to get them back in there as quickly as possible. So by early next week, all of the known furnaces, hot water tanks, and water issues should be taken care of, and then we'll have a punch list of a lot of other things that have to be done, but they can be done while people are in their homes. At the hotel, there are approximately still 186, I believe, people that are still in the hotel. I know that 12 got out yesterday and returned home to some of the homes that have been repaired. The claim process there's been a lot of questions from the community about the claims process. Tomorrow, our third-party administrator will be at Patton Rec Center to address the community. We have 171 members that have filed a claim. Of the 171, there are 89 vehicles. We know that people need those vehicles to get to work, and so we're going to fast-track the vehicles. We have 27 of them that were towed to the 4th Precinct. 19 of them, people have filed claims. What has been done as a normal practice in the past, if the water got above the floorboard in the car, we're just going to tow it out. We've already identified a salvage company, and we'll work with the homeowner to pay a fair market value for those vehicles. With the other ones, we will obviously have to, if they can be repaired, we'll have to work it out with the homeowner, a price to get the cars repaired. But it's important to get the cars back so people can get to work. I expect this weekend, because people work during the week, that we're going to get a lot of work done. There are more than 50 people right now in the community working on furnaces, hot water tanks, and electricity type issues. So that's the claim process. I've talked about the hotels. The residential repairs are going fine. We're going to get a lot of work done this weekend, and hopefully by early next week, we'll have to be, there'll be onesies and twosies that come up, people that have not contacted us yet. But for the most part, every known furnace and hot water tank and plumbing issue will be taken care of by early next week. With that, I'll take any questions. Yes, that's a good question. We're going back. There were 188 homes that simply needed to remove debris and to be sanitized. And now we have buildings and safety inspectors, along with some inspectors that we've hired, that are going back through those homes to make sure that all the safety issues were taken care of and that an occupancy permit can be issued so that people can get back in them. Well, the thing that I've learned that there will be a next time because, as you know, the pipe that we're working with is 93 years old. We've identified issues with that pipe. The Great Lakes Water Authority will probably be investing somewhere near $20 million to reline that complete pipe so that we can make sure that it at least never breaks again. And it's just important to have an asset management program that we have that can identify the worst of the worst pipes so that we can fix them before they break. Certainly, it's a lot cheaper to do it preventive maintenance on the system than it is to work on emergencies. I think we're going to go back and do an after action report with regards to how this was handled. I can think of a lot of things that I'm going to recommend that we do differently, but there's nothing that we could have done to have prevented the break that happened. Yeah, I say that we all understand, and we have a lot of empathy for what they're going through. But I want to tell you, my staff, the city as a whole, the community, we've been working almost 24 hours a day to address this issue. And the fact that we have gotten as far as we have gotten, the pipe has already been repaired. We'll be done with furnaces. There are a lot of, there's going to be more than 70 homes that have brand new furnaces and hot water tanks. And I know it was an inconvenience, but we're working as fast as we can to make things normal again.
One last question for me. I guess as you mentioned, there will be a next time. Is there any prep or awareness to homeowners to prepare them for next time?
Well, I could talk all day about some of the things that I see every day, and even in my home. You should have a cutoff so that you can shut your own water off and you don't need to call DWSD. If you have an internal plumbing issue in your home, you should at least every 2 years snake out and clean your storm drains. To make sure. You should disconnect your downspouts so that water isn't going into the foundation. But there's lots of information on our website that is recommendations on what people can do.